December 26 to 11 AD, Emperor Caracalla walks into a room where his brother waits. Minutes later, Geta lies dead in their mother's arms, stabbed by the Praetorian Guard. But Caracalla's revenge didn't end with murder. He ordered something worse than death: complete erasure from history. His name, his face, his existence. The verified evidence is still visible in Rome today. In Rome, memory was power. Emperors commissioned thousands of statues, inscriptions, and coins bearing their image. To be remembered was to live forever. But the Senate held a terrifying weapon: the power to unmake that immortality. They called it abolitio nominis, the abolition of name. Modern historians use a different term: damnatio memoriae, and around half of all Roman emperors suffered this fate. Let me show you exactly where the evidence survives. In the Roman Forum, at the northwest corner, stands the Arch of Septimius Severus. Built in 203 AD to celebrate military victories. It originally honored three people: Emperor Septimius Severus and both his sons Caracalla and Geta. But look at the inscription today. One name is missing. Caracalla and Geta were supposed to rule together. Their father's dying words commanded harmony. But the brothers hated each other. Ancient sources describe them dividing the imperial palace down the middle, blocking doorways between their sections. They couldn't share a room without guards present. When their father died in Britain, both brothers returned to Rome. Only one would survive. Caracalla lured his brother to their mother's apartment, a reconciliation meeting, he said. When Geta arrived, centurions of the Praetorian Guard rushed in. The historian Cassius Dio recorded what happened next. Geta ran to his mother Julia Domna, threw his arms round her neck, and cried out, "Mother, mother, help me, I am being murdered." They killed him in her embrace. Murder wasn't enough. Caracalla wanted everyone who had ever supported his brother dead. Ancient sources claim he executed 20,000 people in the weeks that followed. Senators, soldiers, anyone who had shown Geta loyalty. But even this wasn't enough. Caracalla wanted something more complete. He wanted his brother to have never existed at all. Here is the official academic documentation. Smarthistory, the leading art history education platform, provides detailed analysis of damnatio memoriae evidence. Look at what they document about the Arch of Septimius Severus. Geta's image was eliminated from the reliefs. No attempt at elegant recarving was made. A caduceus now floats over an empty space where Geta must have stood. The erasure is deliberately visible. The erasure was empire-wide. In Rome, workers chiseled Geta's name from monuments. In Egypt, his face was scraped from family portraits. In Britain, in Syria, in North Africa, wherever Roman authority reached, Geta was being deleted. Coins bearing his image were recalled and melted. Simply speaking, his name became a capital offense. 20,000 dead wasn't enough. His memory had to die too. In Berlin's Alters Museum hangs a painted wooden panel from around 200 AD. It shows a happy family: Emperor Septimius Severus, his wife Julia Domna, and their two young sons. But look closely. Where one boy's face should be, there's only a scraped brown circle. Someone in Egypt, thousands of miles from Rome, dutifully erased a child's face from a family portrait. Think about what this means. The terror of Caracalla's vengeance reached so far that a provincial official in Egypt felt compelled to destroy a private painting. Not a public monument. A family portrait. The tyranny of damnatio memoriae meant that no image, no matter how small, no matter how out of date, would escape destruction. But here's the paradox that historians have noted: damnatio memoriae failed. We know Geta's name, we know his face from coins that escaped melting, from paintings that escaped scraping. The very act of erasure drew attention to what was removed. The gaps in inscriptions, the scraped faces, the suspicious blank spaces, they all scream that someone was deleted. Let me show you the complete Wikipedia documentation. As many as 26 emperors through Constantine received some form of damnatio memoriae, roughly half of all rulers. The practice wasn't unique to Rome. Egyptian pharaohs Hatshepsut, Sut, and Akhenaten suffered similar fates, but nowhere was it as systematic, as thorough, or as terrifying as under the Roman Senate's decree. Some historians compare damnatio memoriae to modern cancel culture. The impulse to not just punish, but to erase to make someone unhappy. But there's a crucial difference. Today, the internet never forgets. In ancient Rome, systematic destruction could have worked. The fact that it failed, that we remember Geta Domitian. Nero proves how deeply humans resist forgetting. Caracalla ruled for 6 more years. He's remembered as one of Rome's cruelest emperors. His famous baths still stand in Roma, tourist attraction. But his brother, the one he tried to erase, Geta, is remembered too, not despite the erasure, but because of it. The gap in the inscription tells his story louder than any statue could. If you haven't seen part 1 of this series, Rome's Cursed Tablets and Underground Justice System, watch it now. And if you want more verified investigations into Rome's darkest secrets, subscribe. The history they tried to erase. We're bringing it back.